Endlich sind wir wieder da. Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu unserer ersten Pop-Session nach der langen Sommerpause. Ich freue mich tierisch, dass es wieder mit großartigen Gästen weitergeht und auch ihr wieder dabei seid. Und die Band, die wir heute an den Mikros haben, die nennt sich Zulu Pearls und die macht ziemlich klassischen, sonnigen, aber auch melancholischen Indie-Rock. Mittlerweile hat der aus Washington DC stammende kreative Kopf der Band Zach von Huser ständig neue Bandbesetzungen um sich geschart und dann eine neue EP an den Start gebracht. Singles Deluxe heißt das gute Stück und daraus hören wir jetzt einen Song.
The name of our band is Zulu Pearls. This song is called Boss of Your Heart.
Yeah. Hi, Zulu Pearls. Great to have you here. Thanks very much for coming in. Could you first of all maybe quickly introduce yourself and tell us what you do in the band?
I'm Jasper. I play guitar.
I'm Phil. I play bass.
I'm Carlos. I play drums.
I'm Zach. I play guitar. I sing.
And Zach, you founded the band already a couple of years ago, and has always been a band with like constant lineup changes. So how did you four guys come together?
Well, when I first moved here, I met Jasper really early on, and I'd actually given up on playing music for a while, which is why I came here in the first place. And then he heard it. It was on at a party, and he liked it, and we started playing together. And since then, we've had like, I don't know, 50 people, many nationalities. We've been all over the place, but we got together with our buddies finally, and we've been playing together for like, I don't know, a year almost.
Almost a year, yeah. Something like that.
So finally, it feels like a family.
Yeah, so the two of you have worked on Zulu Pearls together for like the longest you've ever been with people.
Absolutely.
On band. You said when you moved here you wanted to quit making music. Why?
I actually finished mixing our first record the day before I left to come move here, and I figured I wasn't gonna, it was on my own with my two other friends, but they weren't a part of the band, and I just figured I wasn't gonna find anybody, and the point of moving here was sort of just to start over, as one has to do in life sometimes, and it just so happened I met Jasper, and he told me, let's do this, so that's what we've been doing.
So before this constellation came into being, you probably, did you feel with the people that you worked before, did you feel more like a band, or was it more that you felt like the solo musician who has like responsibility over the complete music and all the art and what's going on with the band and everything? Or
it is kind of like that, but we've been playing together, like we said, for almost a year now, so it feels much more like a team. But I guess I'm still captain of the ship.
Yeah, but how do you think, is it more difficult with so many people always coming and going, or is it easier to, make music?
To be honest, I would say it wasn't that hard, but we weren't getting any better. We were kind of
it was kind of annoying. We our rehearsal would basically be like, somebody more or less catching up on the songs, and do you still remember this part, instead of actually working on a part and making it better. So
we've even played before where the bassist and the drummer hadn't met before the show. And one came on a train and one came with us, and they just sort of shook hands and we did it. The songs aren't that difficult, but they are. You can still mess those up, really.
I went on a tour after 2 rehearsals with you guys.
Yeah. That's true. Exactly.
So how did that go?
It went pretty well. When I arrived, I couldn't believe how non-demanding you were. You were like, that's fine, dude.
Yeah. Our standard was pretty low. No offense. now it's way up. And then Phil, he's a rock. He's my rock in a stormy place.
I stole him from my previous band, actually.
Yeah, it was good scouting on Carlos's part, really.
Nice. So how was it for you coming new into the band?
Look at me,
I was the same as Carlos. Like, you come into the room, and my last band was quite demanding, and it was. I was just like, "What's the chords?" And it was like, "Yeah, it's like that." And then a couple of weeks ago, I heard the recordings, and I was like, we don't play the songs anything like that. And Zach was like, yeah, well, we didn't have time to learn the songs properly. It was just play them and then get out there and tour. So
we had a drummer. We played with a friend of mine who's still living in Holland at the time. So when we had a show, he would come over from Holland, and like weird stuff like that.
We'd go over there.
We would just go over things. So when we finally got these guys, we still had that sort of attitude, I guess, and then we started realizing, we need to actually like tighten up, and
So we're trying. It's a process, as all things are.
Nice. So this is now maybe more a band that will stay in this constellation.
Yeah, sure, for sure. Barring any drug problems or unforeseen, really personal insults that just aren't funny anymore.
Or parenthood.
Nice. Yeah, parenthood can happen. Here we go. This song is called Safe Things.
Where
Okay. Yes, you said that you already finished mixing the first record when you came to Berlin, when you moved here. That was in 2009, right?
Yeah.
And you started Zulu Pearls in 2005 or 6, is that right?
No one knows for sure.
Okay, but something like that. Something like that.
Yeah.
But then the debut was released in 2013, right?
I mean, that's what some people say.
Okay. Yeah. What do you say?
Other people
That's what
say,
the internet says.
Other people say it was 2009. Other people say it was 2011.
Okay.
I mean, we pressed up vinyl, Jasper and I ourselves. We just threw in our own money.
Okay.
Because we were like, let's do this. And so we made a bunch of very nice vinyls that are still on sale. There's not so many left. Get them while you can. But yeah, we made our own vinyls, and through doing that and continuing to push that around, we found our label in New York, which is called Cantora. And basically the last year we've spent trying to find people over here, obviously, because there's a huge disconnect. Geographically, obviously, that's hard. I mean, we played in the U.S. a couple times, but we spent the last part of last year and most of this year trying to get people on board over here, if that makes sense. And so this Singles Deluxe EP, which just is coming out in a day or two here, is through Serve and Volley Records. Some just really nice people I met who, know what they're doing, which is good because, we live sort of a expatriate lifestyle and we can get caught in our little bubble. So we really need some actual Germans who know what they're doing. They're not just random Germans,
Yeah, you talked about Single Deluxe, which is the 5-track EP that's coming out in...
It's actually 10 tracks.
10 tracks. Oh yeah, it's the remixes.
Yeah, those count.
And it's also not coming out in 2 days because it is, if this was live. Yeah. But it's not, so it actually already came out.
Oh, it came out. It just really went well. It just came out the gates. Smash.
Yeah, exactly.
As all of you know. Smash hit. Yeah.
Yeah, so why is that after such a long time of having been with the soul stuff that you released in this debut album, you did a 5-track EP instead of... another album.
It just takes a long time.
Yeah.
It just takes a long time. I've been pushing this band along for, since what we vaguely spoke about before. That's a long time ago. And, it just takes a long time to grow it correctly and also make videos, make the art, do the songs themselves, get them finished properly, find out who's actually going to release it. I've already done the thing where, I guess I'll just put it out myself, but that was a bit naive. Obviously, so I try to make sure that it's done the best.
It's easier for a new audience as well to just listen to 5 songs rather than the whole album.
To 5 hit singles.
Yeah,
exactly.
5 hit singles, smash hits.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a pleasure.
Yeah, because that's what I wondered. It's an interesting concept to release an EP only of singles because, I don't know, I wonder if in nowadays music industry where you anyways download all sorts of things that you find interesting and probably don't even listen to a whole album anymore. It's, I don't know, better to just bring out an EP with all just smash hits.
I'm all for singles again. After this experience, I really think it worked really well. I mean, that's why I really harped on the Singles Deluxe thing because,
it obviously turned out to be the right decision.
It was a good idea.
Because it knocked Taylor Swift off the top spot at iTunes. So.
Yeah, so Hillary Swift.
Taylor Swift?
That's right.
I said that right.
Yeah, you meant Miley. Yeah, I got a call from Miley yesterday. She was bummed out that we decided to release this now, but no, I just think it works better. People don't listen. People don't know us yet, and people don't really, there's no demand for a full album, and unless you have that all put together, and you want to keep putting stuff out, why not just put out some singles and promote that one at a time? Okay, this song is called Hard and Young.
And you were also talking about music videos.
Yeah.
You have a lot, all of which you do yourself? Like
not all of them. I've done most of them.
Yeah.
And well, I've been a part of almost all of them creatively in some way, whether I directed it or did everything, shot it, edited it. I mean, I did one, the first one that I really consider the one that got me into actually making videos was one I did with my dad for a song called Hard and Young that is off the first record. And I don't know, just actually learning the process myself and having someone who knows me so well be able to be so patient really helped getting me interested. Plus, you know, it's just another thing to do for the band, and if I can, you know, I'd rather not leave it up to anyone else.
What was it that made it so interesting for you, like this kind of visual aspect of music?
Yeah, because I haven't really gotten there yet as far as putting out one cohesive package, which is what I'm really trying to work on for next time. But I just think it's easier when you're the one who's in control of all that, and especially if you can learn to make it. You know, I'd rather fall short technically than, you know, have a video come out and be like, wow, that really sucks. Mm-hmm. That has nothing to do with what I want. So it's stressful to nitpick every single thing.
Yeah.
I really wish somebody else was doing that sometimes. Like, you know, I play manager as well, and most of the time I also do most of the booking. So it's just like too much to spread thin. And
everything on your shoulders.
Yeah, you can't be. It's also hard to be bad cop and the good cop all the time to everyone, you know, whether it's within the band or creating stuff or writing emails with people or calling people on the phone.
You're writing the emails?
Yeah.
That was you.
That's me. That's me with a nice tone. I have a nice business tone, and then I have a casual tone. Lowercase.
I once read an interview with you two guys, actually, where you were asked, because are you from the Netherlands? You lived in Amsterdam for a long time, right?
Yeah,
where are you guys from?
I'm from Spain.
England.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because you were asked about the different music scenes in like Amsterdam and DC, which is where you're from, Washington, and Berlin. And yeah, you were asked about the differences, and you said the difference is that in Berlin there is no local music scene at all.
No, I don't think that's true.
You said that.
Yeah, but I don't think
you changed your mind.
We have a lot of arguments.
That sounds a lot like you, actually.
Yeah, but I don't think it's true at all. I think there's kind of a big... There's more like a sort of like... There's a lot of psychedelic...
Yeah.
That scene is definitely alive here. I don't know. I think in Amsterdam is kind of weird because it's a really small city. So a lot of different scenes are kind of forced to interact because there's, you know, it's like it's geographically it's very small, everything's very compressed, and just not that many people living there. So you end up I don't know, like you just end up meeting a lot more people that are doing, you know, if you're in a rock band, you're friends with the guys who are doing hip hop or, you know, like electronic music, or it's just much more. In that sense, it felt more like, I don't know, like once you're in music, you end up meeting everybody else who's in music. Whereas here, I don't think it's that way, really. Like,
I mean, I still get surprised when I find out, I can't think of a certain example, but like people who live here, I feel like a lot of bands who are really doing something, most bands are also doing something outside of Germany. And that's where maybe we would know them from, and then it would be like, oh, wow, I didn't know they even lived here. And within the city, it's sort of like we know who we know, and we hang out at certain bars, and we have certain friends from these bars, and that's kind of the only people we know. But, you know, I grew up with, just a closer-knit scene where it wasn't even something you thought about. You couldn't avoid it because this is the only thing going on, like this is the only concert going on, this is the only party going on, it's at a house, and you're going to see the same people there every time. And I think that's really good. But I mean, we should probably just go to different bars every once in a while.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm afraid our time is up. It always passes by quicker than everybody thinks. Ja, liebe Leute, schon wieder ist die halbe Stunde rum. Das geht auch trotz der Zeitumstellung wie immer super schnell und viel, viel schneller als gedacht. Ja, falls ihr immer noch nicht genug von der Pop-Session und den großartigen Zulu Pearls habt, dann findet ihr das Ganze natürlich auf unseren gängigen Kanälen, auf Soundcloud und auf YouTube. Und jetzt gibt's noch den letzten Song. Hier sind Zulu Pearls mit Lightweight.
Should